Hey everyone, welcome back to my ministry. I'm your host, Nurse Lois. Listen, this morning when I woke up early this morning, about 5 o'clock in the morning, God put it in my spirit to share, information about how through the years of releasing prophetic words in the area of health and healing. Um, where majority of the people, they receive instructions from the Lord and they follow through, but there's always going to be those few knuckleheads who change the instructions of God, and they set out to do their own thing, thinking that they are smarter than God and that they know better than God. And of course, they don't get the results that they're looking for. But that's just a very few handful of people. So I want to make sure I make this video and speak directly to my subscribers. When it comes to health and healing and nutrition and vitamins and minerals, the first set of instructions that the Spirit of God gives to everyone is to go to your doctors. Talk to your doctors. Talk to your doctors about wanting to do internal cleansing, add vitamins and minerals, whether you think you need to tell them or not. That's not the instructions. The instructions are for you to go talk to your doctor and make sure that you tell your doctor what you want to do. The doctors will write that down in the chart. They'll give you some feedback, whether they like it or not. But the final decision is always going to be up to you. But you always, always talk to your doctor first. I have a lot of people who are disobedient and they like to make up their own set of instructions. And I'm telling you right now, I don't like it. I don't like one bit of it, because that is a dangerous person. That is a person walking around without any wisdom. And I'm very stern in this area because I'm a licensed nurse, and I have been working with humanity and protecting humanity for close to 30 years. And I have to say that God has been good to me, and I've been able to stand in my call as a licensed nurse and protect humanity. So I want to make sure that I make myself very clear. Every now and then I will come up on my social media platform when I sense some shenanigans and people are not listening. I'm gonna need you to step back, fall back into your space. That's not medical, and follow the instructions of God. Always go to your doctors before you do anything. Before you add any vitamins and minerals to your daily routine, before you exercise, before you change how you're eating food, because a lot of times when you're changing how you're eating foods, you won't have the need for a whole lot of medications. People tell me all the time that after they spoke to their doctors, they start changing how they were consuming food, and the doctors start weaning them one by one off of medication. This is why I tell you to talk to your doctors. Okay, there are many reasons why I say talk to your doctors, but this is one of them. Okay, so I want to make sure I make myself crystal clear. Don't be disobedient. Don't be hard-headed, and follow the instructions that I give you. I say this to everybody. I've been saying this to people for years. Do not start making decisions on your own when it comes to the area of health and healing. You need to consult with your doctor. Talk to your doctor, tell them what you want to do, and then move from there. That way your doctor can monitor you. I can't monitor you all the way in Michigan and you live in a whole nother state. You need two eyeballs on you who know about your medical history and what you are doing and your goals, and they need, your doctors, your healthcare providers need to monitor you. When it comes to internal cleansing, parasite cleanse, mucoid plaque cleanse, listen, you gotta use some wisdom, y'all. You can't be going off into cleansing and then not follow the instructions, especially with that darn mucoid plaque cleanse. That is a very, very deep internal cleanse. And so you have to follow the instructions. Now, I'm not the manufacturer of the mucoid plaque cleanse. And to my knowledge, people who are connected to me on my social media platform, they, you know, the ones who reached out to me told me that they had a successful mucoid plaque cleanse. So, flush. So, you know, as a nurse, I'm always giving insight and instructions because I want everybody to do well. You don't be playing around and making nilly-willy decisions to do a deep internal cleanse and then stop it in the middle and think you're going to go back and pop a whole bunch of different just regular food in your body. That's not cool. And you know, follow the instructions. Just follow the instructions. And I'm very stern in this area because I don't like a whole bunch of foolishness. I don't like a whole lot of nonsense. Okay. And then the other thing is, you know, I'm used to working with the public. I know when people are ready to receive from God and when they're not. When I listen to people, or when the Holy Ghost say, don't say too much, don't say nothing, because you know the Holy Spirit will give you words to say, and he'll put things in your heart to say to people when they're ready. When people not ready to receive, leave them alone. Leave them alone. And then I'm really good with checking people. You know, I'll check you in a minute. If I discern any kind of foolishness or some nonsense, I'll let people know, hey, did you read the instructions first? What did the instructions say to do? You know, I start, you know, talking to people to see if they really serious about what they want to do. And then, you know, the Spirit of God will let you know when somebody's really not receiving. It's like, for instance, I'll share information, then I leave it alone. I don't go back to people and bothering people. I'm talking about when I'm doing one-on-ones. I don't go back and bother nobody. I leave people alone. When people are ready to make a change, they will reach out to you. I don't even call them and say, hey, are you ready? No, just leave folks alone. Don't say a word. Once people look at my videos, that's it. I leave them alone. If they want to reach out to me and say, hey, Nurse Lois, I ordered a cleanse, I'm ready, man, that's when I start saying stuff like, did you read the instructions? You know, I start finding out if people really serious about what they trying to do. You know, you got everything lined up as far as how you're going to eat your meals after you break the cleanse. Make sure, you know, I say certain things to people to see where they are, you know, because I'm a nurse. I'm licensed to protect humanity. So I just want to let you guys know, make sure that, you know, when you're ready to do internal cleansing, you're ready to make those lifestyle changes, go take your hips to the doctor. Follow the first set of instructions. Take your hips to the doctor and tell your doctor what you want to do, whether they agree with you or not. You still tell them, okay? Tell them so they can write it down in their chart and monitor your progress. You need 2 eyes on you. So this is Nurse Lois coming to you from the Lois Banks Ministry. And I also want to share this with you too, because I'm finished fussing now. I want to share this with you too. You know, this week I've had people ask me to do private consulting. Now, throughout my social media platform, I always let people know I really don't have time for all that. You know what I'm saying? I have a busy 8-hour week as a nurse administrator. And then I have another busy evening fulfilling orders that come into my company and processing them and shipping them out. And so I really don't have time to get on the phone and do a whole lot of conversations with people. Plus, I'm on the phones talking to doctors' offices all day long. But when I get off of work, I don't feel like getting back on the phone again. So, but I hear people when people say they want an extra service or they need something else from my ministry. I want to be able to service them some kind of way that benefits them and benefits me and won't take up a whole lot of my time. So I decided to start doing consulting with laboratory blood works, not where we're talking on the phone for a whole long period of time and all of that. But if people are serious and they want me to review their laboratory blood works, I would need 2 dates of service. So say you had your blood work done in January of 2022, and then you went back to the doctor 6 months later and you had it done again. I'm going to need those 2 sets of blood work so that I can compare them and see where you improved and then where you didn't improve, and then how to help you improve your health. I have the ability and I have the gifts of God where I can read medical records. I can read medical records, lab works, blood work. I can see all of that and then know exactly what is going on inside of the human body. And then I know what essential nutrients are missing from the body and what disease processes have already started in the body before the doctor catches it. That's how good my gifts are. Okay, so if you're interested in something like that, you can email me at contact@nurselois.com. I will reach out to you to find out the best day on a Sunday that you can submit your laboratory blood work to me. I need 2 different sets of dates of services, okay? And I need a complete laboratory slip. Like, don't just send me something that has 2 things on it. I need a whole list of your laboratory test results, preferably a CBC, which is a complete blood count. I need that. I need to see what the heck is going on with your results, so I can be a blessing to you and show you how to improve your health. And I'll give you an example. I've had people come to me who were terminal, and they sent me their laboratory test results with the doctor's permission. I reviewed the laboratory test results, knew immediately what needed to go inside of the body, shared that information with people to share with their doctor for approval, and the doctor, would give approval. People would begin to eat a certain way or add something, essential nutrient to their body, and God would bring complete healing and deliverance. Okay, I told you I'm in the healing ministry. This is another avenue where God has blessed me to look at medical records and see what is going on inside of people, and then how to improve the health. So that service will be available. I can only do that on Sundays, because one day out the week I don't do anything. I do absolutely nothing. And then Monday through Friday, you already know that I work as a nurse administrator, reviewing medical records all day long. And then when I close my computer out, I go to the next phase of my day, where I am processing my health products through my company and shipping those out. So I work. I have 2 jobs. I work for myself, and then I work for a healthcare insurance company. And so, I get to the end of the day or my day, it's time for me to wind down, go to sleep, and start this process all over again. But I enjoy it. I love it. I enjoy what I'm doing on both ends. And if this is a service that you want from me, you can do that. Now, I am going to charge a fee of $100 because I have to take all of my time to sit back, review both sets of laboratories test results, highlight the differences between the two, and then create a care plan for you. It's going to be very individual. A care plan for you to take back to your doctors for approval, okay, to help you personally improve your health. And everybody's body's different. Everybody's dealing with different things going on inside of their body, okay? So I am going to make it available for individuals. And then what I'll do at the end, when I get finished with analyzing your laboratory blood work, I will reach out to you to find out the best time to call you. And I'll put aside at least 10-15 minutes to go over the results of what I'm going to be suggesting for a care plan. Nurses create care plans. That's what we do. So you could take it to your doctors to get approval. And then I won't be on the phone long because I'm trying to create something that's going to be a blessing to you, but not be time consuming. Okay. So I'm creating this out of your desire for additional services and additional help from me. And I'm trying to find a way to do that where I can use my gifts in a more efficient way. So this is Nurse Lois coming to you from the Lois Banks Ministry. My viewers are actually the ones who are, through the help of the Lord, guiding some areas of my company, and it's coming out of a need. People are asking for additional help. So my first set of instructions for you is to get a doctor. I want everybody who comes to me to have a doctor. You got to have a doctor. If you don't have health insurance, you can go out to healthcare.gov and look for that particular health exchange with the federal government, and they'll go by your income, and they'll offset the cost and help you pay for health insurance if you do not have health insurance, okay? So that you can get a doctor. You need a doctor, okay? And so I just want to make sure I share that with you. You also can go to healthlabs.com, where you can go online and order laboratory test results and pay cash or pay for you on your credit card. But I need 2 sets of different dates of services for your blood work, preferably a complete blood count with differential. That way I can look in detail to see what's going on. I also need your vitamin D levels, okay? That's usually separate, not unless you can find a specific test on healthlabs.com, and that's labs.com, healthlabs.com, and then they'll have like some vitamins and minerals where you could purchase. But then if you get the complete blood count with differential, that's going to be a whole separate laboratory test results. And most of the prices are reasonable on healthlabs.com. So you have choices. But I need that blood work. I need the blood work drawn, and I need 2 different dates of services, preferably at least 3 months apart. At least 3 months apart. It could be more, but at least 3 months apart. Okay, so that I can do an analysis of what has taken place inside of your body from one lab test to the next lab test. So I will charge $100 for that, because you're gonna be blessed by my expertise as a nurse for the past 30 years. You're gonna be blessed with my prophetic gifts from the Lord, and my training that I've had for 30 years. So this is Nurse Lois coming to you from the Lois Banks Ministry. I will have my website designer create a special link on my website at www.nurselois.com, where people, if they want that service, they can go ahead and pay for that service. Now, this is something that I've done for years. People will ask me to read their blood work. This is nothing new. I've been doing that for years. As a matter of fact, I read laboratory test results every day for a living, Monday through Friday. Okay, so I'm very skilled in this area, very accurate in this area. And it's just another area where God has favored me and has blessed me, so that I could be a blessing to humanity. So this is Nurse Lois coming to you from the Lois Banks Ministry. Again, if you want this service, I can only do it on Sundays. Monday through Fridays, y'all, I'm booked. Okay? One day a week, I completely rest, do absolutely nothing. Just rest my whole body, okay? Mind, spirit, and soul. And then on Sundays are the beginning of the week for me. So I could pull out laboratory test results and just start, analyzing them. Just start analyzing what I'm actually seeing. And I do follow HIPAA regulations. So when I'm finished analyzing your test results, I will discard them. Okay. So this is Nurse Lois coming to you from the Lois Banks Ministry. There was a person who left a comment this week on my YouTube channel asking for this particular consulting service. She didn't say what kind. She just thought, I would just, call her. And then I had people send me emails this week about private consulting. They wanted me to pick up the phone and call them. And what people just don't understand is Lois is booked all day long. I don't, I got to squeeze in time to do this video, to make it available for people, because I have to go back in the house and start processing orders that came in. So this is Nurse Lois coming to you from the Lois Banks Ministry. God bless you.